It's time, everyone. Yes, today I will be recreating Don't Starve's monster lasagna in real life, with accurate recipes, and of course, I'm gonna be tasting it. Let's begin. So first we have to figure out what ingredients we want to use. Monster lasagna requires one thing, 2 monster foods. Everything else that's edible is fair game. So our 2 things of choice will be durian. And this bad boy cost me 30 entire smackaroos. Because, you know, I live in Ohio and we aren't exactly known for our durian farming business. And yes, I'm going to count 1 whole durian as 2 for the sake of this video. Look, we already know this is going to be atrocious, so I want to keep the food wastage to a minimum. Before we cook the lasagna though, I thought it would be very fun to taste test a durian by itself because I've never actually had one before. Shared pain is half the pain, so I invited Sky over to the show to join me on this I don't think delicious is the right choice of words, so I'll say experimentative culinary journey.
Look at that. Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's pretty spiky. Look at that durian. Alright, I should get us a spoon or something. I'll go first. So, here's a piece of durian. I'm just gonna go for it.
Is it good? That makes me nervous. I'm going tiny.
It's not the best I've ever had. It's not terrible. Like I'm not gonna throw up or anything, but like it's got an interesting.
Fruity caramelized onions.
Yeah, it's like onion but fruit. It's definitely over dramatized with other people who try it because it's really not that bad. You eat it and it tastes like it has a first taste of like banana, and then it switches over to caramelized onions, which is weird, but it's not terrible. Like I would eat this again. Well, I probably wouldn't eat it on its own again because it has like a meaty taste. It's weird for a fruit to taste meaty, but
It's like a lot of flavor.
I can tell you like it. You keep going for it.
But
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go make a lasagna real quick, and I will see you guys there.
So now that that fun taste test is out of the way, let me show you how I'm going to concoct this unholy abomination that should never see the light of day. Ingredient 1, pumpkin. I'll be using a canned variety because I feel like that's the closest you can get quality-wise to the Constance pumpkins. I'm sure those things aren't super fresh. And finally, I'll be using coconut, creamy edition. Yummy creamy coconut pumpkin durian lasagna. Look, I don't know what I was thinking making this. It probably could have been good if I did like a normal lasagna, but oh well, we're extra on this channel. When it comes to making it, look, it's lasagna. It doesn't take rocket science to make. I put 1 layer of noodles down, then some cream, some pumpkin, and spoon some durian in there. And all you gotta do is rinse and repeat that. No, I did not parboil my noodles. I like my lasagna crunchy, and thankfully this pan is pretty shallow and I'm not filling it up too much, so it's not going to be a huge food waste if this turns out to be as horrific as it sounds. I'm keeping my hopes high, but I'm sure it's gonna be awful. Regardless, it's time to pop this thing in the oven and get, this. Alright, let's get this over with. Sky, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry for what I put you through. This was not a worthy invention, and I'll totally understand if you never want to do one of these episodes again with me.
I'm interested to see if cooking it with pumpkin and coconut milk has made it any better or any worse, and our goal is going to be to finish our entire plate so as to not have any food waste. You know?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Alright. Look, that durian was expensive. The first thing that comes to my mind is sad. This is a very sad meal.
It's given a lot of mixed feelings.
It's sweet, very sweet. The pumpkin definitely actually isn't that bad. I don't mind the pumpkin. The pieces with the pumpkin are alright. It's like a pumpkin empanada. It's very bland, very sweet, but like unnecessarily sweet.
I think the meat and cheese route would have been a good route. But I feel like if you were to add meat, cheese, durian, that would actually be really good.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad at all.
Because it would add a sweet and a savory factor.
I just wanted to be like, you know, I wanted it to be crazy because it's monster lasagna. It's the big monster lasagna. I could eat this if I was like struggling or if I was like starving. Would I willingly eat this? No. No, I wouldn't. It's edible. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I wish I had a little bit more flavor, but I mean, it's not bad.
It's like the worst dessert you've ever had. But it's still dessert.
But like the three like combos weren't actually that bad together.
No. You can taste the coconut cream, you can taste the pumpkin, and you can taste the durian.
Like it would be a really good dessert, but I don't know how I feel about it being with pasta. It's like I don't know what it compares to. Like it compares to onions, but like in a weird way.
I give this a big thumbs down.
Actually, no, sideways. I
No.
give it sideways.
Sideways? You can eat the whole thing?
I won't eat the whole thing. I can eat it like little bits.
I would eat it if it was just pumpkin and coconut milk. It's not pleasant.
Like the smell's worse than the taste.
I think the taste is worse than the smell. When you put it in your mouth, those first few bites are like you're eating a banana, but then it just starts tasting like onions. And it's like, you don't bite into an onion and expect it to be mushy, right?
It's like cutting up, like I say, you cut up like a sweet onion before you cut up your bananas kind of vibe. It's what it gives you.
It is banana onion juice from Avatar.
A few more notes that I want to give before the video ends. Today I learned that durian is really not that bad, but it's also not that great. In my opinion, it tastes like creamy onions, which is a little gross, but the smell is certainly tolerable, and thanks to it not being oil-based like garlic, it comes off pretty easily and goes out of your house pretty easily as well. It's certainly not a pleasant smell, but I've smelled way worse. It smells kind of like body odor to me. It's the whole creamy onion taste that gets me to not really enjoy this fruit. However, this durian, despite being nearly $30, was most likely not the best kind of durian, nor the freshest. As you may be aware, I live in Ohio, and pretty much all durians you can find here are frozen since their trees cannot exist here. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm sure you guys have had better durians out there if you've eaten durian before. Oh yeah, and don't make coconut milk pumpkin durian lasagna, it's not very pleasant. Though I'm sure this wouldn't be pleasant even if the durian was high quality. Regardless, it was a fun experiment after all. Now, before we end the video, I want to give you guys a bit more info about the series. So obviously, if you've paid attention to my channel for any length of time, you would know that my cookbook videos are by far my most unique, and I absolutely love doing them. But it's not really a secret that they perform worse than my more mainstream style content. And obviously these cookbook videos can be pretty expensive compared to my standard gameplay ones. So look, here's my deal. I want to make these cookbook videos fun, probably shorter, like this one, but more fun. I'm also going to be removing the guide portion of it, like the in-game guide, because you probably already know how to make the dish and don't starve, and there's already a wiki that tells you everything about it. I hope that makes you guys enjoy these a little bit more. Also, maybe enjoy it enough to share it with your friends so they can also make fun of my horrendous cooking skills. That would be very cool. If this video receives 1,000 likes, I will make a follow-up YouTube post where you guys will choose a wet goop recipe for me to make, and I will do whatever the top comment says. It can be any 4 ingredients as long as it makes wet goop in the game. Alright, that's about everything I have to say. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.